Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The 2023 MLB All-Star Game coming at you on the show. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and pitching in this game, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Number 50, leading things off and takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a foul straight back. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Stays alive.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third from the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Here's a big power threat. Number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 50. In there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Rodon fires. That one fouled off. Rodon sets and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the American League with their opportunity to shine. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and starting this one, Tony Gonsolin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, now the left fielder, number 50. The wind of the pitch. Gonsolin, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. So digging in, number 50. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 50 now at the plate. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. This place is absolutely loving it, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's going to be number 50. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Two outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. Big time power. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Number 2. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now, number 50. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And brings it in at the wall. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. The AL out front here, 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 50.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6. From the Pittsburgh Pirates, the catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, number 50. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
And he chases that one below the zone. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout.
Well, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
And the 0-1. And strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Now to the bottom of the second. The AL leads it 4-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, number 50. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 50, the next to hit. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the left fielder, number 50. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Lined, and that's a base hit. One run is in, and he's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tony Gonsolin gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. David Bednar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's the third baseman, number 50. That one ripped. That's back. Climbs the wall, and he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50. Base hit, and a run comes in. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now, number 50. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Second and third, one gone. And now it's going to be number 50. The solo homer his first time. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And here's the catcher, number 2. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 outs with a runner at third. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So up next, number 50. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head on down to the top of the third. It's a lead for the American League. 10-0. And welcome back. And here is number 50. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swings through that one. Catcher has it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
So digging in, number 50. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
Well, you really can't blame him too much back there. I mean, you're asking him an awful lot to play what is easily the toughest defensive position on the field when that's not something he ever does. This is pretty much what you're going to get.
And there's the strike. That's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Bounce to the right. And it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the big time power threat, number 50. That's in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Righty delivers. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Number 50 digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Man at first. Number 50 getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So 2 on with 2 away. Now at the plate, number 50. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The AL out front here, 10-1. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 50. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's the second baseman, number 50. Singled and scored his first time.
Number 50.
And a pitch. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the first baseman, number 50. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And forget it. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to their lead. It's 11-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, number 50.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 50.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy number 50. Lined into right. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. On to the fourth. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 50.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now the DH spot, number 50. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Kicks and deals. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So 2 down now, and here is number 50. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals. And there's a strike. Caught him looking for the K. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the fourth. The AL leads it 11-1. Zach Gallen taking over on the mound.
Number 23, Zach Gallen.
3-4-5 due up for the home.
Leading up for the American League, the shortstop, number 50.
Team number 50 now at the plate. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And he's there with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 13-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 14-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Now batting, number 50.
So man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 50. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Joe Mantiply. He's into the game with the bases empty. Number 50 will hit next. 1 for 2. Hammer, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Number 50 digs in now.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 18-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now, number 50. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 19-1. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
At the plate, number 50. In the air to left center. Number 50 settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now number 50.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Number 50.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there and out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 20-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 50. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Number 50, the next to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 21-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the power hitting catcher, number 2, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Rips one to right. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Number 50 getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. Back in Seattle, here's some real power at the plate. Number 50.
Number 50.
On the mound now, Whitey Ford.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Yoan. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now the lefty. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So up next, number 50.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In the air, left side, number 50 sizes this one up, brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat, number 50. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And 2 now. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 50. Trying it back to work. That one ripped. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Base knock right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
On the ground, right side. Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 23-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Kyle Finnegan into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
One out, base is empty. And now here is number 50. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
All ones the count.
One down, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 50.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 outs, runner at first. Number 50 will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 50 should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. And here is number 50.
Number 50.
Ford over. .200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they cut into the lead. It's 23-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 50. And that's in there for strike 1. That one out to right. Number 50 has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Number 50 digs in now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Wandy Peralta gets the ball now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Started to swing, held up.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
At the belt and fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. One and two now. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's the catcher to hit, number 50. A switch hitter batting right. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Comes the 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, number 50, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And here it comes. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A solo shot, his 4th home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 24-2.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here's the speedy catcher, number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Here's your 1. Line drive, base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So digging in, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, out towards left center. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Number 50, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Out of here. He powers one out to right field, and they add a couple more. It's 26-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. Number 50 getting ready to hit. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He circles the bases, his third home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 27-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Number 50 now at the plate. Ground ball, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, number 50. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one ripped. And it's gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 29-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. So 2 away with nobody on. Number 50 digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hammered center field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top of inning number 7, digging in, number 50.
The designated hitter, number 50.
Peralta back to work. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 50.
And now the right fielder, number 50. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The punch out there, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's the second baseman, number 50. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And now the DH, number 50, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And the pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws in time. Got him. Here's the catcher, number 2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And the batter now, number 50. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Stepping in, number 50. Well struck left field. And that one is going to go.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the first baseman, number 50. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. That one is gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Devin Williams into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, he's in there. Now the third baseman, number 50. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
Now number 50.
Now number 50. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Out of here.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So 2 down, number 50, the next to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, wide out to the warning track.
That one ripped. Makes the catch up against the wall. They get the long ball working here as they club 3 homers in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 50.
Number 50.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manny Machado. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
0-1 down. And a good eye there. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Knocks it down.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Pinch hitter coming on. Ozzie Albies. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Number 1. Ozzie.
Up the middle. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, number 50.
So now a pinch hitter, Bryce Harper. Runners at first and second for him with one down.
Bryce Harper.
On the ground. There's one. On the run, throw to first. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Number 50.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 50. Two-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. And he swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Machado on third. Harper on at first with two down. Next pitch misses. And 1-1. And there's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So remaining in the game defensively, number 50. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Manny Machado. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, number 50. He'll be out in left field. And he deals. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now here is number 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 50.
Now it's the right fielder, number 50. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 50 getting ready to hit. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And first offering is fouled off. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Yan Gomes.
Number 15.
Peralta back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to first, and Gomes is retired.
The batter, number 50.
And next is the designated hitter, number 50. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch.
At the ball.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, number 50. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a pop-up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us this evening. We remind you to please
In the sky.